No matter what's going on in the housing market, the process of selling a home can be challenging. Some sellers have a hard time saying goodbye to a treasured family residence. Others want to skip ahead to the fun of decorating and settling into a new place. Almost all sellers want to make the most money possible. Whatever your circumstances, the road to closing table can be riddled with obstacles, from issues with showings and negotiations to inspection surprises. But many of these complications are avoidable when you have a skilled and knowledgeable real estate agent by your side. In today's video, we'll talk about 7 common mistakes that many home sellers make. These can cause anxiety, cost you time, and shrink your financial proceeds. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Michele Curtin with ShelfSellsFloridaHomes.com, brokered by Cartwright Realty. I help smooth the road to closing for sellers in the new Tampa, Westie Chapel, Florida market. Are you ready to hear about the common mistakes and how to avoid them? Let's dive right in. Mistake number 1 is setting an unrealistic price. Many sellers believe that pricing their home high and waiting for the right buyer to come along will net them the most money. However, overpriced homes often sit on the market with little activity, which can be the kiss of death in real estate, and inevitably result in a price drop. On the other hand, if you price your home at or a little bit below market value, it can be among the nicest that buyers see within their budgets. This can increase your likelihood of receiving multiple offers, and then you let the competition between those buyers drive the price up. To help you set a realistic price from the start, we'll do a comparative market analysis, or CMA. This important piece of research will help us determine an ideal listing price based on the amount that similar properties have recently sold for in your community. Without this data, you risk pricing your home too high and getting no offers, or too low and leaving money on the table. We can help you find that sweet spot that will draw in buyers without undercutting your profits. Mistake number 2 is trying to time the market. You've probably heard the old saying, buy low and sell high. But when it comes to real estate, that's easier said than done. Delaying your home sale until prices have hit their peak may sound like a great idea, but sellers should keep these factors in mind. First of all, predicting the market with certainty is nearly impossible. And if you wait to buy your next home, its price will probably increase as well. This may cancel out those additional proceeds from your sale. And then if market rates are rising, which we all know they are, your pool of potential buyers could shrink. And you would also have to pay more to finance your next purchase. Instead of trying to time the market, choose your ideal sales timeline. This may be based on factors like your personal financial situation, family dynamics, or the seasonal patterns in your neighborhood. We can help figure out the best time to sell based on your individual circumstances. Mistake number 3, failing to address repairs as needed. Many sellers hope that buyers won't notice their leaky faucet or broken shutters during their home showings. But minor issues like these can leave buyers worrying about more serious and costly problems lurking out of sight. When you do receive an offer, there's a high likelihood that the buyer will hire a professional home inspector who will flag any defects in their report. Neglecting to address a major issue could lead to buyers asking for costly repairs, money back, or worse yet, walking away from the purchase altogether. To avoid these types of disruptions, it's important to make necessary renovations before your home hits the market. We can help you decide which repairs and updates are worth your time and investment. In some cases, we may recommend a professional pre-listing inspection. This extra time and attention can help you avoid potential surprises down the road and identify any major structural, system, or cosmetic faults that could impact a future sale. Mistake number 4, neglecting to stage your home. Staging is the act of preparing your home for potential buyers. The goal is to set the stage to help buyers envision themselves living in your home. Some sellers opt to skip this step, but that mistake can cost them time and money in the long run. A 2021 survey by the Real Estate Staging Association found that, on average, Staged homes sold 9 days faster and for $40,000 more than the list price. Indoors, staging could include everything from redecorating, painting, or rearranging your furniture pieces to removing personal items, decluttering, and deep cleaning. Outdoors, you might focus on power washing, planting flowers, or hanging a wreath on the front door. You may not need to do all of these tasks, but almost every home can benefit from some form of staging. Before your home hits the market, we can refer you to a professional stager or offer our insights and suggestions if you would prefer the DIY route. A home with some furniture in it, but not too much, shows much better than a vacant home. Mistake 5, evaluating offers on the price alone. When reviewing offers, most sellers focus on one thing, the offer price. While dollar value is certainly important, a high-priced offer is worthless if the deal never reaches the closing table. That's why it's important to consider other factors in addition to the offer price, such as financing and buyer qualifications, deposit size, contract contingencies, closing date, leaseback options. Depending on your circumstances, some of these factors may or may not be important to you. For example, if you're still shopping for your next home, you might place a higher premium on an offer that allows for a flexible closing date or a leaseback option. Buyers and their agents are focused on crafting deals that work well for them. We can help you address your needs and goals to choose the offer that works best for you. Mistake number 6, acting on emotion instead of reason. It's only natural to grow emotionally attached to your home. That's why so many sellers end up feeling hurt or offended at some point during the selling process. Low offers can feel like insults sometimes. Repair requests can feel like judgments. And whatever you do, don't listen in on showings through your security monitoring system. You know who you are. Chances are some buyers won't like your decor choices either. However, it's a huge mistake to ruin a great selling opportunity because you refuse to counter a low offer or negotiate minor repairs. Instead, try to keep a cool head and be willing to adjust reasonably to make the sale. Your realtor can help you weigh your decisions and provide rational advice with your best interests in mind. We're here to take the emotion out of it. Mistake number 7, not hiring an agent. There's a good reason 90% of homeowners choose to sell with the help of a real estate agent. Homes listed by agents sold for 22% more than the average for sale by owner home, according to a recent study by the National Association of Realtors. Selling a home on your own may seem like an easy way to save money, but in reality, there's a steep learning curve, and a listing agent can skip past time-consuming problems, use their market knowledge to get the best price, access their contacts and networks to speed up the selling process, and use the MLS as well as social media platforms and other methods to market the heck out of your property. For instance, YouTube videos can provide exposure to buyers all over the country and the world who happen to Google the area where you live. If you choose to work with a great listing agent, you'll save significant time and effort while minimizing your personal risk and liability. And the increased profits realized through a more effective and systematic marketing and negotiation strategy will almost always more than make up for the cost of your agent's commission. An exceptional realtor can navigate the ins and outs of the housing market for you and make your selling process as stress-free as possible. You may even end up with an offer for your home that's better than what you expected. I hope you found this information helpful. For more info on selling your home in the new Tampa Wesley Chapel market, be sure to watch this next video on how to prep your home to sell quickly.